first ever Test match took place here in 1880, but it also allows us to look to the future as well. Having delivered 100 tests is great, but now we're looking to understand what the future looks like. And for us, we believe Test match cricket has a very bright future. We sell out many of our games, and so it's an opportunity to look to the future also.
Surrey's been through a rough patch in recent years. In 2010, you had to lay off an awful lot of people. You weren't there, of course, at that time. But how have you turned things around since?
We've tried to reduce our reliance on international cricket. And we've done that through domestic cricket. So the 2020 has been a great success for us. We've just hosted 3 sellout games in an 8-day period and generated additional revenue from that, which is excellent. Also just trying to make sure that we use this great venue on non-match days, and we now routinely host about 1,500 non-cricket events every year, and that's bringing in extra revenue for us.
You've obviously had a great time here with 2020 recently. Could the club financially stand on its own 2 feet without that?
Without T20, it would be a struggle because as our expenditure normally matches our income. We're a not-for-profit organisation, so as we generate more money, we're seeking to invest it back into either the facilities or into developing players. So we're always trying to make sure that our income and our expenditure are matched. We're not a profit-making organisation. We're here to deliver successful cricket teams, great players, and an outstanding venue.
Obviously, Surrey was one of the counties that opposed the new Cities 2020 competition. Do you worry about the impact that's going to have on the business?
We don't know at the moment. The new 2020 competition doesn't start for another 3 seasons. In the end, we did come on side with the ECB because we could understand the direction of travel. Of course, we were in a fairly unique position because we sell out all of our 2020s. That's not the case across the entire country, although many more counties are doing much better now. And so you could see from the ECB's perspective, perhaps, that they wanted to have a 2020 competition which was universally successful.
Obviously, there's a lot of debate about allocation of Test matches. Are you pretty confident that the Oval will continue to host Test cricket for the foreseeable future?
I would hope so. That's up to the ECB when the allocation process begins. But having just celebrated our 100th Test, there's only now 4 venues in the world that have delivered that. And with our track record of selling out matches and providing a great spectacle, it would seem, at least to us, to be a strange decision were the amount of international cricket to be reduced. But we're not taking anything for granted. We're always looking to reinvest in our facilities and make sure that we provide the customers with the very best experience.
Now, you've got plans to redevelop the ground, increase the capacity here to 40,000. What's going to be the next step in that?
Yes, we're going to do that in 3 or 4 tranches. I'm just doing some more work on that. The initial element is probably going to be the Loch Lakers stand, which is an old Victorian stand, which we'll look to take down and replace that with a 2-tier stand and increase capacity. We're currently at 25,500. We sell out county cricket, we sell out international cricket. When the new 2020 competition comes along, we hope that we can sell that out also. And so we need to keep up with demand.
And can that redevelopment be funded from existing finances?
Well, the existing business plan will survive for the next 4 or 5 years because that's the amount of that's the view and that we have in terms of the allocation of international cricket. Beyond that, yes, of course, we need to make sure that we remain an international venue. If we are not hosting international cricket, it will be impossible to create a business plan to increase the capacity to meet demand.